Hey guys, it's Kathy. I'm bringing you a shortish haul today. Sorry I don't have any makeup, but I have actually been playing with a couple of the items that I got. And this is from Aussie Soap Supplies. And basically what they do is they stock a whole range of, how can I put it? Products which have not yet been refined and made into products that you normally buy from a store. So instead of giving you soaps, they give you all the materials so you can make your own soaps. So I wasn't interested in soaps, but I love my clays, I love my salts, etc. So I thought I'd get a few, and I decided that I was going to be using these in their pure form, not turning them into, say, specialised masks, etc. So I'll do the soaps, the salts first. The first one was just a basic kilo of natural sea salt, which have been blended for the bath. And all their packaging is just very basic. They're just Ziploc bags, double sealed for airtightness so they don't get moisture in them and get contaminated. So basically I can just throw these into the bath and they will dissolve and you get a lovely bath, funny enough. So I love salt baths. I find they do wonders for my muscles, etc. Hello kitty! So yes, that was salt number 1. And then I will be blending it with salt number 2, which is a kilo of Epsom salts. And my boyfriend's already gotten into these and used them in the last, he must have had a bath or something, because he's opened the bag and forgotten to close it. That wasn't very sensible now, was it? Let's close that. Right. Anyway. These salts are much finer grade and they're mineral salt, so these are brilliant for taking care of aches and pains, and I think they turn the water blue, but I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, but I have a sneaky suspicion they turn the water blue for some reason. Anyway, they're a magnesium sulfate, that's probably why actually. So yes. So, love them for baths. And then I got 4 different types of clay, and I got these just in their pure form. And basically, whenever I want to use them, all I literally do is just take a tiny little bit, like less than 1/4 of a teaspoon, just absolutely tiny amount, and then just add water to it, make it a paste, and then apply it to my face. So, very simple. It doesn't look like a full mask, like you get splotches of clay here and there. It doesn't blend properly across your face. If I wanted a full mask, I'd be adding things like maybe some oatmeal, some honey, maybe a little bit of milk, and really pounding it all together and making a good paste. But if I'm just wanting a clay mask, that's all I need to do. So the first one is my red clay, and it's French Superfine. So this is what its colour is. And basically it says it's very active, suitable for all skin types. We recommend mixing with white kaolin clay for sensitive, dry, mature skin. Also used as a soap colorant. So this stuff is quite a gentle clay. It's not a huge drawing agent, so it's not going to do wonders for people with oily skin or acne-prone skin like I do. But it's nice just for if your skin is feeling, say you're in winter and your skin is feeling a little dry, etc., but you know you still need to take a little bit of that oil out, this stuff is perfect. But yes, good for all skin types. And then I did as they suggested and got a white kaolin clay to go with it. So it's the French White Superfine Kaolin Clay, a very light and least drawing of the clays. It's suitable for sensitive, dry and mature skin types and for children. And I remember when I was a kid I used to have some kaolin clay and I absolutely loved it. So I saw this, I'm like, yeah, just to bring back childhood memories, I'll get some of that. So it's just a very, very fine white powder. Words can't describe how fine it is. Even though this is in a Ziploc bag and it's fully airtight, like if I squeeze, I can see this puff of like smoke coming out, which is actually the clay. It's that fine, so love that. The next one, all of these were in 100-gram parcels, by the way. The next one is green clay, and it's suitable for acne, oily and neglected skin. It's cleansing, exfoliating and softening, and it's also a natural soap colorant. So this is the one they say is best for, everybody knows that if you want to get a clay for acne skin, green is the way to go. And I've had it before, but not in its pure form. I've only had it in masks and stuff, so it'll be really interesting to see how it in its pure form faces up to being in a mask, if just in its pure form it does anything else. So looking forward to trying that. I was interested to note that it is actually green. Like I never thought that green clay was actually that green, but it's sort of an olive green, but it's definitely green. And then the last clay I got in 500 grams because I knew I'd be using a lot of it, and it's Bentonite Clay, and it's just sort of a creamy grey colour, so it's nothing fancy. But this thing is the mother lode for drawing clays. It's very absorbent and very efficient at drawing toxins and oils from the skin. It is suitable for for oily skin, and it's food grade. I would not recommend this for anybody with dry or sensitive skin. You will feel like your skin has just peeled off your face. It is, I used this today. I used very little, applied it all over my face, probably less than I would any other clay, and within 2 minutes I could feel my face just tighten. It was just amazing. So when you're using a clay like this, it's important to make sure you put a good moisturizer or something like that on afterwards. Just because it is so drawing, it really does. Even if you're oily skin, this thing will dry out your skin. It's good, but you don't want to do it too much because then you're going to have the problems of dry skin to people. So that's the Bentonite Clay. And then I got two other products which I'm going to have to buy little spray bottles for. I didn't realise they didn't come with pump action spray bottles, but they don't. And they are two different types of water. And these are actually for, obviously, your face. The first one is Orange Blossom Infused Water. And this is sort of going to be my morning wake-up call spritz, I suppose. If I'm up and at 'em early, so say it's an early start for me, so 4 AM start, I'm thinking I know I'm always exhausted, so just a few quick sprays of this will hopefully liven me up a little bit. And then the other one I got is Witch Hazel, which is an astringent. So it means when it's applied to your skin, it tightens the skin. So this makes a really good toner. You wouldn't want to use too much of it because, again, it tightens quite a bit, so you don't want to be actively drying out your skin too much. But as a toner, this stuff works well. It is an active ingredient in a lot of toners. But this is just in its pure form, I suppose. So yes, so that is my sort of mini haul, I guess, from Aussie Soap Supplies. It'll be interesting to see how I go. I may or may not do a review on some of the clays at a later date to see how they're going, which ones I prefer, etc. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask. I love questions. And yes, I think that's about it. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!